Hey everyone, so I'm here on the eve of departure for my fishing trip. And I have my itinerary set, I have my accommodation set, have my vehicle prepped. I'll show you in another another video of how I've converted my vehicle into a makeshift camper. It's gonna be cool. But right now I wanna share with you what my thought process is well, how's he bringing food in, or what's his plan there? My plan is this: I'm gonna eat at one local restaurant to support local. All the rest I'm bringing in. And I'm bringing in with a certain mindset. I'm bringing in with the mindset that I don't want to make a big deal. That's how I eat typically, is that for the most part, I don't make my meals a big deal. Try to keep it with two things in mind. Nutrient dense in whatever source, whether it be protein, carb, or healthy fat. And if you prepare along those lines, it won't be a big deal if you have it all prepared in terms of time wise. So I'm trying to be efficient. It's all ready. It checks the marks on basic food groups: protein, carb, simple carb, and a healthy fat. Those are my three things I consider when I have a meal. With the exception of, special holidays, you get kind of a pass there, or special celebrations. But for the most part, that's how I eat. I kind of changed my mindset that a lot of people treat food as, a big deal. I gotta have a huge breakfast, right? I gotta have a huge lunch. And they're constantly thinking their life is revolving around what am I eating next. If you simplify things and get into some basic food groups of what you need, you start treating food as a fuel source, which is where I'm at right now. So with keep a simple mindset, with the basic nutritional value around treating food as a fuel source, here's how I'm proceeding for the trip, right? So I have pre-cooked chicken. This is Chevetta's vinegar-based marinade. Lupo's. 2 flavors of Lupo's, Speedies, okay? Pre-cooked chicken. What I'll do is I'll individually wrap those in tin foil, and based on the amount of the ounces of what I need personally for protein. When I get back to camp, or when I'm out in the field, I want to break for a bite, I'll have these pre-wrapped in aluminum foil, and they're like bite-sized pieces of protein, right? Carb, simple carb. I like these wraps. They're high in fiber, and that's your fuel source. A carbohydrate is your fuel source. Protein rebuilds your muscle fibers. Carbs is your gas, right? I love these things. Take your chicken bites, you put them in there, you're good to go. Even better, vegetable. Chop up some onions, sprinkle it into your wrap with your chicken bites. And your vegetable. Put some spinach in there. So you take your spinach, your vegetable, you put it in this and that's like a nutrient-rich, quality meal. I'm eating that on the fly. If I want to heat it back at camp, just throw the aluminum foil pack on the fire, have a warm meal. Healthy fat. Bringing these in a cooler. These are these pre-wrapped, guacamoles. You buy them at any grocery store. That's your healthy fat. That's a good fat. So you put that over your little wrap here, throw on some salsa, another vegetable, maybe a little hot sauce, you're good to go. So that's my mindset. Pre-cooked chicken, a wrap that's high in fiber, some pre-packed guacamole, and some bring some vegetables that are easy to add on as a topping. That's my mindset. Now, what if I'm on the stream and I'm not gonna be carrying that stuff in my pocket. It's gonna be back in the cooler, hanging off the truck, or back at camp. Well, you want a quick snack? It used to be in the mindset: pretzels, popcorn, potato chips. A quick snack that'll take off the edge of hunger. Can't go wrong with nuts. Walnuts, almonds. That's what I'm bringing for snack food. These are whole foods. The theme is whole foods. Now I'll have a little processed stuff here on the chicken to give it some flavor, but I'm considerate when I'm seasoning my my chicken not to go too crazy with it, right? So just put enough on there just to get the flavor profile I'm searching for. That's my basic meal. I eat like that every day. At work, it's a little bit more simple. I'm there to work. I'm not there to eat all day, right? So I have like a basic English muffin, right? So that's basically my dinner every day. My dinner every day is something along those lines: a chicken or a basic beef. Put it in a wrap. Put in some basic toppings, guac, healthy fat, or a salsa. You're good to go. My breakfast and my morning snack consist of a carbohydrate, my fuel, a banana, and my protein. My protein, whey protein. I've taken almond milk, which I'm going to be bringing in my cooler. Okay, taken almond milk, basic almond milk. It's low in calories, no flavorings. The more chemicals and stuff you put in for flavoring, the more it drives cravings, and for you to break off and just binge, right? Get away from that stuff. That's how it's worked out for me great. So I take a banana, I blend it up, eat it separately, or either blend it up. My car has an outlet, so I'm bringing my little protein blender. And that's gonna be my breakfast. Protein shake immediately. As soon as I wake up, protein shake, put a little creatine in there, right? That's gonna be my breakfast and my mid-morning snack. Very simple. Put the protein in a plastic bag, put the creatine in a plastic bag so it's not as bulky. Very simple, okay? Also, in addition to the chicken, if I get bored of the chicken, let me turn on the light here. I have Sloppy Joes. That's another thing. I'll put individually packed in a aluminum foil. I get a fire going, get back at camp a little late. I want to have a warm meal instead of a semi-cold meal. Throw that on the fire, on the stovetop in the fireplace. Get the foil pack warm, and you put that in your wrap. Again, very basic, nothing crazy. This is all pre-cooked. I'm not fooling around at the campsite trying to cook raw food, drawing in animals. This is all pre-cooked. It's all in my cooler. I'm hungry, I grab it and go. I'm not there to spend an enormous amount of time to cook. I'm there to enjoy my time outdoors, to enjoy the time on the stream. Now's the time you invest at home preparing for that. And that's how I eat on a regular basis. I have one day where I prepare food because I don't want to come home after work every day and cook for an hour and a half. That's not my idea of a time to decompress, right? Now, they say, well, that's very basic, Matt. Well, how do you like splurge? Well, you can still splurge every day that's still in alignment with your basic food groups. I like these things. These are peanut butter cups that are nutritional in value, have 11 grams of protein, 1 gram of net carb, and less than 1 gram of sugar. I thought it would taste like crap. It doesn't. It's quite good. And 11 grams of protein, that takes the edge off. If I get a craving like, man, I just need a chocolate bar, or I need something sweet, that does it for me. So it's okay to splurge a little bit. And listen, it's okay to have a cheat meal. Like, I'm a big fan of wings or a piece of pizza. You can do that stuff. How I eat, you can do that stuff once in a while, at least once a week, right? You got to live. But if you go too extreme and don't have any of that stuff ever, you're going to break off. You're not going to succeed on your nutritional goals and your health goals. So that's what I'm packing in. Very basic. Vegetables, protein, simple carbs, nuts, healthy fat. Huge thing for me, staying hydrated. And also, if you stay hydrated, it gives you this some sensation of being full. So you're not constantly snacking, right? So here's what I have I'm bringing in for water. You need to drink one of these once a day, right? I'm going away for 3 days. I need to drink all 3 of these. Now, I'm not going to be carrying around this big jug on the stream, and it's kind of a pain in the neck, but I'll break it out where I'll have a manageable bottle, standard 16.9 ounce bottle, and I'm going to use this as my gauge. I'm going to keep this in my truck in the cooler, and if I'm out Friday and it's been like 2/3 of the day, I only have 1/3 of this gone, that tells me I'm dehydrated, right? So you gotta stay hydrated so you don't get headaches, you don't get tired. That's another thing, stay hydrated. So that's my basic meal plan, right? And will I bring some beer? Yeah, I'll bring a few beers. That's fine, right? But so you don't, and a huge thing is just keep things in moderation. It's okay to cut loose once in a while. Every day, well, you're gonna have issues with your health or nutrition, all right? So that's what I'm doing for food prep. Keeping it simple. Look forward to going out to some local restaurant, but for the most part, I'm gonna be nimble. I'm gonna be maximizing my time in the water, and the food I'm bringing, I know it's healthy, right? So which is gonna keep me performing at a level to stay out longer, to fish longer. I'm not gonna be as tired. This is gonna be a lot of work, a lot of walking, a lot of waiting, sun's hitting me all day. You gotta have the proper fuel source to keep you going, right? That's what it all boils down to. So I wanna give you that insight. And next I'm gonna show you how I converted my car into a makeshift camper. That's gonna be a pretty cool video, so stay tuned.